Hello, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm a medical malpractice attorney practicing law here in the state of Maryland. And I would like to quickly talk with you today. Just had lunch and had an opportunity to speak with an individual, and the question that led to the discussion was, what is fetal distress? And I'm going to quickly talk about fetal distress. In this context, we are talking about during a vaginal delivery or during the delivery process, the baby is not doing well. And that is the simplest way to understand fetal distress in this context. The baby is essentially not tolerating a vaginal delivery. Now, why can this be the case? Well, there are a number of reasons that can lead to fetal distress, but for this video, I want to talk about when a baby is not getting enough blood and oxygen, or there is a perfusion problem, and that will then lead to the baby having an injury, a brain injury. Parents can sometimes tell this after the baby is born because the baby will be blue in color. The baby may suffer from seizures. The baby may have to be taken to the NICU. The baby may have to be resuscitated. I mean, there's a lot of things that can sometimes tip parents off to the fact that their baby did not tolerate vaginal delivery, was suffering from fetal distress, and may have a brain injury. During the birthing process, there are some things that doctors can do that can help them understand whether the baby may be in distress, and that is they can pay attention to the electronic fetal heart monitor to get a good reading or a good sense as to what is the baby's heart rate. Normally you'll see a baby's heart rate between about 120 to 160 beats per minute. If the heart rate is too high, way above the 160, then we may be looking at tachycardia. If the heart rate is in the 100s for a considerable amount of time or lower, we could be talking about bradycardia. There could be things such as minimal variability, late decelerations. So all of these things can sometimes tip doctors off as to the fact that their baby may not be tolerating that vaginal delivery, and the baby may be dealing with fetal distress. So why have I taken the time today to quickly talk with you right after this lunch about what is fetal distress? Because if you're watching this video, more than likely your child has suffered a brain injury. Maybe your baby did have seizures, or your baby was blue in color, had to be resuscitated, was taken to the NICU. Maybe you have these things going on and you have questions now. You think that your baby was in distress and doctors did not move to that emergency C-section, which may have helped your baby out. If you have these questions and concerns, this is what I invite you to do. Go ahead and pick up the phone and give me a call. I can be reached toll-free at 1-833-4BABY-HELP, or you can reach me locally at 301-850-4832. You can send me an email to medicalinjury@bostonlawllc.com, or you can visit my website at bostonlawllc.com, and while you're there, you can get information on medical malpractice cases and birth injury cases. You can find a whole host of information there. And before you leave, make sure you pick up a free copy of that e-download book that we have that deals with birth injury cases. All right, that's going to be it for today's quick educational video. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm one of the childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorneys practicing law here in the state of Maryland. And we will see you next time. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.